Hello, 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 Gemini. Let's go ahead and go right into your reading. This is going to be a quick reading for the sign of Gemini. I've already cleansed off all of the cards that we will be using. If you are a new visitor here on my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are a returning subscriber, I love you. Thank you for all of your unwavering support. Let's go ahead and get 3 cards off of this deck for the sign of Gemini. See where we are. Spirit, please give me messages for the sign of Gemini. 3 cards. Thank you. All right. So first card we have is honeymoon. Then we have earth sign. What's the third card for the sign of Gemini today? And give it time. All right. Gemini. So first of all, looks like you're connecting with someone of an earth sign. So either a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It could be significant in your life. I feel like this is a very new connection for you. However, it will go the distance. With the honeymoon card here, I do feel like this is someone that has potential to become someone very significant in your life if this is a new connection. If this is a connection that you already have established, then I know that this is not going to resonate for everyone, but for those of you who are already in this connection, it's going to be something that you can see, like this person you can see as your future or potential for long-term commitment. Okay. However, Spirit is asking you to give it time. You know, take your time to nurture this connection. Take your time to get to know each other. Don't rush into it. I feel like you want to let things flow so that they organically build and become, you know, a stronger foundation between the two of you. Let's go ahead and pull some additional oracle cards. I love that for you. All right, one more shuffle for the sign of Gemini. Well, now that one just popped out, so we're going to keep it. It says lusting, forbidden, non-committal, sexual energy. So, I'm not getting that this is superficial as of yet. I do feel like there's a lot of sexual tension between you and this person. You guys really enjoy your company. All right, so let's see what else comes in for Gemini. Spirit, give me clear messages for the sign of, thank you, beginnings. Yeah, you guys are starting something new. I feel like you are coming out of an old connection and into this new connection that is better for you. It's a new direction, new, you know, starting over from scratch with this person. I feel like the connection is after an ugly ending in the past. And so with the rose here, it's something very passionate, very intense for you. What else is coming in for Gemini? Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. So if there's something that you need to tell this person or this new connection, this is the time to do so. All right, don't let anything fester. Don't I'm hearing don't disregard what needs to be said, right? Sometimes we want to give a good first impression, and we don't really want to start with our flaws, but I feel like this person would prefer that you do that, and they love you with your flaws versus covering it up and then them finding out through a third party or too late in the game. Okay, so since it's a fresh new connection for some of you, or for most of you, I should say, because it's showing like it's a fresh new connection, or at least that's the feeling I'm getting, it would be best to, or in your best interest, to start with a clean slate. Make sure that you get everything out of the way and speak genuinely and from the heart exactly everything that, you know, that person should know about you. All right, what else is coming in for the sign of Gemini? You've got pain, apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. So again, just to go back on my previous assumption, I feel like you're coming out of a connection that really did you wrong, or hurt you, or really was significant in your life, so much so that it made an impact in your life, and not for you're not for the better. Like I feel like you went through a really ugly rupture and or breakup previous to this new connection, but you're gonna work through it. So you're naturally apprehensive and kind of afraid to take these new plunges, but so far so good. What else do we have for the sign of Gemini? Emotional storm, so turmoil, unstable, and affected. Again, you know, you need to work on this, right? I feel like there's still something harboring you, or some sort of fear that you carry on from that previous connection that failed, and you're just afraid to take this new leap of faith with this new connection. But Spirit is telling you to work on yourself, right? Work on dealing with that so that you don't sabotage a new connection coming in for you, Gemini. All right. Chemistry. There's definite new chemistry with this person. Okay, this new person checks off all the boxes for you at this point in time. You feel, you know, very passionate towards them. There's some sort of attraction. There's like a spark between you two. Undeniable connection between the two. What else do we have for Gemini? I love this for you, Gemini. Intimacy. Okay, so if you're not already intimate with this person, you will be very soon. It's going to be pretty magical, actually. There's going to be like this really passionate, intense connection once you do take it to this level. You guys are going to bond quite a bit after you've, you know, done the deed. What else do you have for Gemini? All right, you've got the stress, so turbulence, tension, and arguments. All right, what's this about? What's the stress about for Gemini? Clarify the stress for me. Thank you. Beauty. All right, clarify stress and beauty for me. Thank you. Obscurity. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like maybe, why do I feel like you feel like this new person is out of your league? Gemini. If this new person is giving you the opportunity to build something with them, don't feel like you're out of their league, like they're too good for you. I feel like you're harboring that from like a previous connection. Maybe you were told that you weren't enough, that you weren't, you know, ever going to find anyone who would love you as you are. I highly disagree. But I feel like you carry that. You carry that insecurity with you, especially with this new connection. This new person could be very attractive. All right. They could be very attractive. I feel like they, you know, you go out with this person and they're always really beautiful, put together, or handsome. They're always well dressed. And so you might feel a little bit insecure and like, you know, like they're you're non-deserving. So I don't want you to feel like that. You need to work on that, all right? Whether that be working on yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, all right? They chose you for a reason. I feel the need to tell you that. Apology, forgiveness, return, and sorry. I feel like you need to, this is more for you. You need to apologize to yourself for feeling like you're not worth it, or for feeling less than. You deserve a new chance. You deserve a new connection. Okay? What else do we have for the sign of Gemini? Thank you. soulmates. You might just have found your person. Deep love, unity, and connection. I feel like some of you have found your person after, you know, after having a bad past. Whoa. Holy smokes. Okay, hold on. Trapped? What does trapped mean? No? What does trapped mean, Spirit? Okay, so we're going to take those because they all jumped out. Trap, resistance, obsession, and nourish. Trap and resistance. So I feel like with the trap and resistance card here, it's telling me like you still hold on to negative energy that you had in your previous connection. I feel like there's some things you just can't shake off, and this is more about yourself. There's a lot of healing work that has to take place for yourself in order so that it doesn't transmit into this new connection that's very promising for you, actually. But you want to work on this, okay? Because your new partner can't help you. You have to be able to work on this so that you don't, so it doesn't spill into the new connection, if that makes any sense. Okay? That's not for everyone, but that's going to resonate with someone out here. And then you have nourish and obsession. I feel like you are going to get a lot of positive reinforcement from this new connection. I feel like this new connection will see past your flaws. You know, things that didn't align with a previous connection and were usually a problem there will be a no-brainer in this one. Like, this person will not feel like those problems were relevant, like they were even a problem. And so I feel like this person will nourish your soul. Like, this person is coming in and they're going to be very refreshing for you. I don't know. I feel like there's like some sort of almost like a soul connection, right? Where despite what you went through, this person just doesn't see you as bad as you see yourself. And I feel like you see yourself that way because you internalized a lot of what that old connection projected. And so, yeah, but I also see with the nourish that you will work on that and you will develop a sense of self, right, with time and with the assistance and help of this new partner. You both are going to be very obsessed over each other. It's like it says infatuation, adoration, and addiction. Like, it's, you cannot get enough of this new connection. This person is going to awaken like a passion, a lust, a strong love in you. So much so that you will become like obsessed with this person. Make sure it's healthy, because, you know, certain obsession can be not healthy, but make sure you guys have healthy obsession towards each other, okay? Longing, yeah. So it's been a long time coming. You were longing and craving a relationship like this where you were feeling wanted and validated and properly taken care of. Well, I love that for you, Gemini. It's been a long time coming, buddy. Long time coming, but it's coming. Yeah, you were exhausted. Your previous connection, you know, really tired you out. Was very mentally draining, depleted you. You gave up all you had, and so it took a toll on you, but it's okay. You've got a divine feminine coming in, yin. Your yin to your yang, feminine energy. So this person, like I said, and previously I mentioned, you know, the beauty card, where this person is a person who looks really well in public. You know, people kind of, she has, in this case, it's talking about a female, but he or she have a magnetic personality. Their aura kind of speaks for themselves. They're very intellectual. Um, they can have a very strong physical presence, as well as how they are, and their personality really stands out. And so in this case, we're talking about a female, so she may very well display characteristics of someone that is very poised and very well spoken, and also of good character. Okay. All right, so let's clean off so we can get angel cards. We will close out the reading. That was really nice for you, Gemini. I'm excited. Let me know in the comments if this is indeed a reading that resonated with you. If you're still here with me, go ahead and give me a like. Subscribe to my channel. Share. I love, love, love when I get new subscribers. I would love to see my channel grow. First oracle angel card you've got is travel, pack, and go. So you and this person may be doing a whole lot of traveling, or you may live at a distance where it would require for you to travel to see this significant other. I'm going to do 3 of these. Home, appreciate comfort and a sense of belonging. You both may be leading and growing into something a bit more solidified, more serious, where you're both going to, you know, develop a home life and connection that's going to feel very familiar, very comforting for you. Okay. And what's our last one? The last one, this one. Epiphany. Cycles repeat until the lesson is learned. I feel like this is talking more on what I was telling you previously about, you know, doing the shadow work, making sure you're working on yourself so that it doesn't spill into this connection. The epiphany is going to be that you're going to see that sometimes you do or say things that would have been something that you picked up from the breakup, right? And that last connection. And so you're going to have to really work on yourself so that you don't bring that type of energy into this new connection. All right. And to close out, our last and final message is the angel whispers, and it says, do not live in the past, look forward to the future and rejoice in the journey ahead. Well, Gemini, that's as clear as day as it's going to be. All right. Don't live in the past and look forward. There are so many things that are coming, and your future is looking really bright. Okay. Rejoice in the journey ahead. That is all I have for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for sticking by. If you're still here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, remember, kindness matters. Love you. Bye.